I call the first meeting of the Special Committee on Palestine to order.
La première commission sur la Palestine est ouverte.
Gentlemen, I am glad to welcome you at the headquarters of the United Nations, where you have now assembled to make preparations and plans for the important inquiry which has been entrusted to you. The resolution adopted by the General Assembly of the United Nations is couched in very broad terms. You have the widest powers to ascertain and record facts and to investigate all questions and issues relevant to the problem of Palestine. You will conduct investigations in Palestine and wherever you may deem useful. You may receive and examine testimony from the mandatory power, from representatives of the population of Palestine, from governments, and from such organizations and individuals as you may deem necessary. Your freedom of action is accordingly very great. There is, however, one limit to it, and an important one: the time limit set by the General Assembly for the completion of your report. You have been asked to communicate the report not later than the 1st of September, because your findings and such proposals as you may consider appropriate to submit must be received in time to be considered by the General Assembly at its next regular session. In view of this rigid time limit, you are confronted with a very heavy program of work during the next 14 weeks, a very short period for a complicated task. You will need to decide carefully on the most effective means of discharging your mandate. I can assure you that I and the staff at my command in the Secretariat of the United Nations will furnish you with all the aid which we have been requested by the General Assembly to give, or you at any time should want us to give. I wish to thank you and your governments for the willingness to serve on this vital committee. You have come from different parts of the world, and you enjoy the confidence of your respective governments. You are aware that you form a special committee of the United Nations which today represents the hope and the fate of millions of people. Their confidence in the ability of the United Nations to fulfill its momentous mission will be greatly influenced by the results of your work. As a committee, you will also inspire the confidence of the United Nations by studying the challenging problem of Palestine, fraught with so much emotion and passion, surrounded by so many appeals for humanity and for justice, in the characteristic spirit of a special committee of the United Nations, impartial but not detached, objective but deeply comprehensive. While it is for the General Assembly to make recommendations, there is no doubt that your findings as regards facts and your proposals will greatly assist the General Assembly in discharging its responsibilities. The wide publicity which your report will receive will help towards a better understanding in all countries and among all peoples of the relevant questions and issues, and I sincerely hope prepare the way for a just and workable solution which will be acceptable to all.
Messieurs, je suis heureux de vous